55 for your daily message on massages. Can you hear me properly this time? I've got the what are they called? My earphones. Yeah, they're earphones. I've got them in. I hope you can hear me well. The first thing I'm going to do is pull some charms out, right, and put them into this tin, because we're gonna get some energy around the prayer movement on the 20th of June at 3:33 a.m. and 3:33 p.m. So I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna grab a few. Where's the flipping tin? I can't even see. Yeah, I couldn't see to put them in a tin. Right, so I've got them in the tin. Right, and this is going to be the energy of the prayer move that we're going with on the 20th of June at 2021. On 20th of June 2021 at 3:33 a.m. and 3:33 p.m. Know this, I will be going live from 3:25 until 3:35 at both times. It will be in silence because I'll be praying with you, big cats. We're going to see what energies we're going to get. What are we going to get when we link our minds and give gratitude and thanks to Father God Most High for being our provider and protector? Yes, baby. Right. Let's get back to the issue at hand. Ooh, child. Yeah. We're going to find out. They want to come through and drop off a quick soul tie and some bad luck. Who wants it? Say yes, stand up. Let me see you. Who wants it? Another soul tie and bad luck. Just about as you're about to enter the spiritual quickening. Come on, big cat. We surely are going to find out. We are going to the next level. And these new levels will bring new devils. This is why we are professor of the puzzle. Our go-to move is Father God Most High. Love of self, love of the progeny. Get the body and the bag, big cats. Shore up your temples. Healthier choices. We will surely be investigating this. Hey! Can you feel the energies, big cat? Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection. Keep your eye on the box. We're gonna check out before we click off today. Yes. Energy, up. We're gonna get some intel. Recon. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, big cats, as we go into this Maya of subterfuge. Energies up. Right, let me take a cool, quick sip of my mocha, because they ain't mocking me. Right, let's get the witch's oracle. Oh, good God. Somebody who has been banished to the nosebleed section. Somebody whom you just could not get your chocoré on with. That's a bit of what? Someone with evil intent, darling dears. This person is sending what? Jealousy, envy, hate, bad luck, right? And all of the other bad things towards you, in your direction. Darling dears, can you feel the energy as we move towards the spiritual quickening? This person you had to send to Coventry, right, for all of eternity, person or personages, because I feel there is more than one. This looks like a 6 or a 9. We're going with that one, guys. We're going in. They want to come through to see if they still have some kind of pull, some kind of hold over your emotions. Because I tell you many times, Big Cat, whoever controls your emotions is your king. Is this the season? Just as you're about to step into breakthrough, you're going to allow yourself, right, to be drawn back into what? Drama. The habeas corpus of it all. Darling dears. You're going to allow a bottom feeder to get a wrong hold on what you've got going on, take you off your focus and your gangster. This is the magician on its face, darling dears. A con person. This person is an emotional manipulator. Yes, they are intelligent and they use what they've got, darling dear, to get you ensnared. This also brings to mind no weapon formed against the big cat, Isaiah 54:17, shall prosper. They try to turn your pain into your prison, darling dears. But as Ibex rogue, big cat, you turned that pain into champagne and Shangri-La. A heinous liar, deceiver, and bastardizer of the truth, darling dears. This person is a cheating cheatara. If it was a romantic situation, they never came in with faith or pretending to have faith or be faithful in the situation. They came in with hungry eyes, darling dear. Always looking for the next come up. Now, they are stuck in that mire, sending bad energies towards you. Why? Because you left and didn't come back. You became what? Expert at the Tinky Winky, darling dear. You ran away and got a bag. Many bags. Multiple streams of income. And when they pointed that nasty, evil finger, those words with their gingivitis mouths, they had 3 fingers pointing back at them. Blocked their own pentacales. This is their health, right? Their stability. Are only able to attract skullduggerers to put more skullduggery in their way. This is what's gone on, darling dears. What they wanted for you is on them. And it's your energies. It's all about your power grid, big cat. They want you to give them life again. Give their situation life focus. They want your focus. But as you've gone through the DNS and done it like a boss, you understand when you're feeling these negative energies, understand it's outside of yourself. Question them. Because, bitch, if you was getting on happy-go-lucky, doing what you've got to do to co-create with Father God, you ain't got no time to be worrying about the pet cemeteryites, the left behinders, the simpletons of the spiritual short bus. Manipulative is now being manipulated. Stuck in a situation where there's a lot of codependency, a lot of blame and shame. In some cases, they're having to eat their words, darling dear. The words that they put out there, they dare to put out there in Father God's favorite child. Yes, baby. The words they dare put out there, they have to eat them. Because as you step into your power as HEYOKA, high priest or priestess, as they see that you are admired and loved by others, as they see you do groundbreaking things, write books, start your blogs, get your businesses going, hold down a whole family, managing, right, and transcending. They played themselves. Nothing like being played by your damn self to wake you up quick, smart, and in a hurry. Look, incubation in the reverse. Some of them wanted to get you pregnant. They tried to manipulate you into a entanglement, but it couldn't. It didn't work. It was not your portion to be tied to that person for all of eternity. Are you mad blood? Lucky you. You knew how to vamoose. This also speaks about their intent, what they wanted to be birthed on you. They wanted you to be stuck, right? We have the sacral chakra on its face, darling dears. They wanted you to feel isolated and low. Some of them gave you issues about your body issues, about your sexuality and your sex. All of this was their own energies because they tried to trap a big cat and keep you as a thumber. Are you a thumber? The effrontery of it all, darling dears. Pinkies up. This is also somebody that tried to manipulate a situation and become pregnant in a situation. The pregnancy can't hold. This talks about many miscarriages. I'm not talking about the big cats. I'm talking about the others. Them and those that manipulation was their go-to move. Tearing down people's mental state, making you unsure and small. And they want to come through. They will use many, many ways to get through to the big cat because they are blocked up the Watusi on every social media aspect. So therefore they will have to go to what? A simpleton, a flying monkey, to bring you intel. Block your ears, big cat. Stop whomsoever is trying to bring you the tea. When you done past drinking tea, you on the juice, darling dear. Stop them in their tracks because they're coming with the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter. But there's some of those flying monkeys can be so tricky, dexterous with their if shit. They start telling you things. They start telling you immediately before you can say stop. When they finish telling you whatever they tell you, I don't care who it is, eviscerate them, blood clot, burn them in such a way, verbally and without profanity, darling dears. Because your energy is very important as we approach those gates of the spiritual quickening. Eviscerate them so that they know not to come back with recon from Hades again. Ever! This is also about bad contracts. Somebody went as far as to write down their intent for you, darling dears. They wanted to, I need to mess up my words. They wanted to map out your downfall. This is also in the form of text messages, emails. They're having to eat every one of those words. on a spiritual level, big cat. You have purpose. They was part of that particular puzzle because you had to get that cut to the white meat to understand yourself, claim dominion. Stand up and wake up other big cats by any means necessary. Be you a light, you could be the local shopkeeper. Whatever it is you do on this Malkuth, you've got intel to give. Important intel. In the form of a testimony, darling dear. Those that went as far as to cast spells, which is eternally stupid, the befuddled and the beguiled, know this. It is on them. When you mess with things that you have no business touching, you think Father God is sleeping then? That's when he's most alert. I absolutely love these big, giant, enormous cards. What's on the base of the deck? We've got the Ace of Wands. This is about spiritual guidance, having the strength and willpower to go on. This is about you being innovative, right? Initiating your ideas. Let's give it a good shufti of these giant, big, giant, enormous cards. Because I'm telling you, we're gonna get 4 cards. This is someone that you don't talk to. Very difficult to go in. Don't like to conform. Line up with what's supposed to be going on. Bitch. Wow. Okay. Okay. Spirit's not ramping. I said 4 and it gave me just take that. Okay then. We have the Page of Wands on its face, darling dears. This talks about the original bad girl or bad boy, bad news bear, going through a bit of controversy, a lot of arguments, right? Popping off, right? Right next to the King of Wands on its face, darling dear. Dick dealer personified, High Commander Decepticon, narcissist is your first name. Littlefinger is your last. Yes, baby. Look at this. King of Wands, High Commander Decepticon, feeling the bad news, energies, right? You've got the 7 of Wands because your block game. You need to be working for the NFL, darling dears. Whatever they've got going on, you've blocked it out. You don't see nothing, you don't hear nothing, and you sure as shit, right? Don't want to smell anything, right? 9 of Swords on his face. No weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper because you're thinking clearly now. And your thoughts are on yourself, Father God, and the back, darling dears. Your multiple streams of income. This on the regular Rider Waite tarot deck, right? The 9 of Swords. You see someone sitting in bed at night, right? Stress, pump temperature. No, babe. When you get into your what? Your big cat layer of a bed, right? You sleep like a newborn babe. Why? Because your conscience is clear. You are focused. You are understanding your purpose. And you know your worth. Yeah. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We've got a lot of Wands energy out here. A lot of fire energy, darling dears. A bit of fire in it. This speaks about, as I said, initiation, your energy. It also speaks about talk. There's a lot of whisperings going on around you. The Hannibal Lecter sort, as I already mentioned. Yeah. It also speaks about what? Some are realizing how strong-willed you are and that you're taking action and achieving while following your passions. My right hand is itching me, guys. Scratch with me. We've got incoming. Father God, bless me with the peace. Hey, hey. This is about them watching you go on an adventure of a lifetime, seeing everything clearly. Would love to come through. This particular person is the what? The old dog. Yes, baby. He has an anthem. Old dog like me have the right them in a 2 and 3. Piper I be. Yes! That's how they like to kick their way into a chicken head's life. A mattress back, an animal in a kitten heel. This person loves attention, but only can attract a bottom feeder. A feeble-minded, constantly surrounded by people and personages that can't do a damn thing. This is a situation of lack and turmoil. Why? Because they can see what's going on very clearly around them and don't know how to get out of it. This is why they'd like to come through for a run through. Are you a cum bucket? Do you have a vacant orifice? These questions you need to ask yourself. Big cat, as we approach the spiritual quickening. Baby. Good golly and gosh, the world card on its face, darling dears. They did not enjoy the ending, right? They didn't enjoy your tinky winky. They thought you'd be back. They thought they had you on an elastic band, right? Now, babe, you turn around and cut that bitch and move towards infinite possibilities, open to opportunities, right? And downloads from the divine. Thank you. While back in the mud hut, 911 Freddy Krueger mud hut, right? They did not welcome this new beginning, this new you, which they see clearly from their pit of degradation. From that blocked pit. Let me tell you something. You stood your ground, Scotty. Yes, you may have left in different shoes. You may have had to sneak out on your belly. But you got away, darling dear, and you blocked them. You showed strength where they only saw weakness. But they're seeing and thinking very clearly now. Who hold the whip, big cat? KHAL or Khaleesi? Yeah, they didn't want it to end, darling dear. It was buffering there. So this could you see here in this particular position. There's a lot of gossiping, backstabberation going on. Full on smokeation indicated, darling dears. In that working environment, knowing your worth, take your value on load. Bet on yourself, darling. The business in Malkuf. The hangman is ruled by energy. And Neptune is the planet of Neptune is the planet of illusion. What? Your dreams, as well as your spirituality. It also speaks about addictions. You moved away from someone or some things that was addictive behavior, or you believed you was addicted to it. If you're put upon in a work situation, you believe that you have to stay there with all of those different psychoses. No, you don't. Change your perspective, change the game. You are professor of the puzzle, big cat. Right. Let's get a deeper look at these cards. This liar that will make you want to peel off your skin, darling. This. Page of Wands on its face. This person is immoral and fickle. And they talk about you regular. This person is lazy, always out there, right, with misinformation. This could even be the partner of this King of Wands. Oh yes, they was in that person's ear, talking all kinds of shiz and IE about the big cat, never having once met you up close and personal, because you see, the jealousy was real. Even when they thought they got a prize by this cheating cheatara with the unsatisfied eyes. They thought they thought they had a prize, but they didn't realize that this prize has to be shared. What are you talking about? Leave Bobby alone. He's got to share himself. hmm This person spoke a lot of shit about you, right? But divine covered your ears, prevented you from hearing it, because I'm telling you, things would have got wicked. They wanted to pull you off your trolley, create drama, right? And stagnation. Big cat, come on. You have clarity of mind. You are thinking very clearly. What's this? You've got 4 of swords on the up, right? And 5 swords down. This is about healing from a narcissist. One-upmanship, right? Knowing that intellect is not their go-to move. You know how to handle this situation. He's style and Stevie Wonder. And what the ears don't hear, because they have been jettisoned from your presence. The heart doesn't feel. And even if you do hear it, you unhear it. Because know it's coming from a seat of what? Jealousy, envy, and malice. Oh, did I say bad luck? Yeah. Bad luck. Don't listen. hmm Yeah. Let's get another deck to clarify. Where did I put all my decks? I put everything away. I tied it up and forgot I tied it up. We're going to use this. No. I'm not even, listen, my eyes are going to start cutting to the left and the right. I didn't notice I saw my vampire tarot deck yesterday when I was doing the live reads. And I'm not going to look for it now, because at least I got my ring guides. Because I would have had to interrupt all processes until I had just one quick search. 93 in the chat room, and 33, and the number 333. 33 like Bob Marley and Jesus Christ, ascended masters, darling dear. The number 33 speaks about your creativity. Divine wants you to keep your humor aside as you what? Tap into your Christ consciousness. In the spiritual quickening, during the spiritual quickening. Yes, baby. We are going forward with a spirit of joy, peace, and harmony. Yeah, this person is a liar. Listen, those one of them people that if you was reversing in your chariot of righteousness and they just happen to be walking behind the car and got hit over, it's their fault. This mature bitch with their immature, jealous ways, right, was talking up a storm in this King of One's ear. What was they saying? Like how they've never met you a day in their life. What was they saying? Shit. Yeah. They were saying you was Brock Pocketus. Buddy, have you got a dime? Right? They were saying they broke your union. Yes, baby. If it was a marriage, these are the things that they were saying. They them an arm. 3 of Pentacles on its face. Hold on a minute. 3 of Pentacles on its face, darling dears. Lean in, big cats, because this is going to be what? If shit. Capricorn, as well as our Mars energy. They were saying that you weren't up to the job. You didn't deserve to have that person in your life. They were also saying that there was no true teamwork. This was not a true partnership. They said. Mm-hmm. They were also putting it out there that you was either a broke pocketous in that situation or a spendthrift. Going off lies that they were told, they fanned that flame, darling dears. They fanned the flame. Mm-hmm. Only a simpleton would listen to such bottom feeding works. Only. What else was they? Oh, these jumped. What else was they saying? What they were saying is they're telling people it's the truth. I'm speaking the truth. I know what I'm saying, right? While they're enjoying a toxic situation, right? The truth of that situation is they entered the situation, they thought it was for two. No, baby. Mm-mm. I told you, you need to believe Bobby alone. They are homosexual and have the strength to pay one bill, the mobile bill, to keep in contact with the horde. They've realized they've entered a polygamous situation, and that's the truth, roof. Pinkies up. Their partner has hungry eyes. Mm-hmm. Many, and these whomsoever their partner's dealing with, they're brave and bold with it. They're getting a lot of intel. Yes, baby. They're not ashamed to say that Bobby has rocked their world too. Hey, hey! The fire. Mm-hmm. But they're telling no one that. Mm-mm. They're putting all of that energy towards you. They can't speak to them, they and the The reason why? Because this is a situation where they've gone to their partner and tried to speak about this situation. This is the type of person that will call the be on the side to find out intel. And their partners turned around and told them, well, whatever this person tells you, you deserve it. Why was you phoning them? Gaslighter. Yeah. Gaslighter. Mm-hmm. They're not telling anybody that. They're telling everybody that they're having doing it for the gram, darling. Dear. This is a toxic situation to the 10th power. 3 of Cups on its face. Mm-hmm. And again, big cats, this is the number 33 on its face. Right? This is a thankless situation. No true real joy. Everybody's faking the funk, disconnected from spirit, right? And doing it for the gram. They're not telling anybody that. Big cat, you need to drop down, right? And get your third eye on that bitch, right? Mm-hmm. This critter loves to talk it up, right? Bombs over Baghdad. Yes, baby. But the King of Wands wants to leave that situation. They want to leave by any means. They ain't even waiting for the door. I told you they want to come through with a quick soul tie. And Zimblanity. Lord 10 of the 48 laws of power. Look at that shit. They want to leave that situation, right? Come and approach the big cat's throne, right? Your pedestal that's high, raised to the gods, right? While you're busy what? Brushing out your lace front, your diva curl, right? And eating your kumquats at peace. They want to come through with their brock pocketus, right? Bad luckitus, zemblanitus status, with a sob story about how poorly they have been treated and how they misread you. How they didn't mean to take your hairline. They didn't mean to give you those STDs. They didn't mean to kick your ass. They didn't mean to put any burdens on you. It's all a mistake. Forgive me. It's all a mistake. They want to come and rub berry juice in your hairline to rejuvenate it. Hmm. Yes, baby. They want to come. They want you to put down the burden, right? They want you to be vulnerable. All of this ones is out here. A lot of sexual energy. This person is sexually focused on you. This is what their partner is feeling. If it is a romantic relationship. Hmm. This is somebody that has to turn out and turn up every time they get the King of Wands' attention. This is I'm talking about all vacant orifices, darling. You can paint whatever picture you want in your mind's eye, but I'm scrubbing mine, mate. Not going any further. This person ain't got a being. They haven't got a being. They don't know how to co-create, right? This person has a lot of bad energies on them, right? As many as 6 serious soul ties on them, right? And they want to come with that flowered futum, opunani, the skullduggerous futum, opunani. Bombs over Baghdad. Their partner knows they want to leave, but they're trying to block it out, trying to work out a plan, another way. But only spell work will hold this person. Looks like someone's going to be doing Watusi through the graveyard, and they're going to be using. I don't even want to voice all of that, but some of that is going to be used in it. No weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper, but this person is open for everything. All them soul ties. Mm-hmm. They want to come lay their burdens at your doorstep. They want to come and lay the pipe. They want to plow your field and leave it with attachments and parasites of the soul as we fast approach a spiritual quickening. Are you kidding me, blood? Bruh. Or sis dream? 125 in the chat room. Namaste, big cats. Thumbs it up. At the moment, it's on 44. And the number 44 is about what? Big cat, you know that integrity is your foundation. There is no higher religion than the truth. Roof. Pinkies up. Hmm. This is about you what? Treating Father God's Malkuth as your temple. Understanding you know how to what? Activate the law of attraction. You know how to bend the matrix. Look how your life has changed in the last 12 months. How your intellect, your consciousness has continued to rise as you think clearly, darling dear. But they are blocked. They are blocked spiritually, mentally, physically, social media. And they see it as a challenge. They see you as a challenge because you have never, ever before stood your ground like this. Many ways they tried to infiltrate your cranium, but each one was what? Batted off by your spiritual team, your ancestors, your way showers, spiritual guides, right? They wanted to come and create what? Havoc. Or come through and create havoc. You know, I'm a post-it note kind of a cat. I'll tell you exactly what havoc means. The H is for a harlot, aka Jezebel, or harem. The A is for an advocate of the gingivitis, the liation of it all. Little finger is their name. The V is for the victim, the blame shifter, the shapeshifter. Poor me, right? The O is for their obnoxiousness. I wish a Mitch would. Hey! And the C is for the copycat, the echopraxic nature, that's psychological disorder. They hate, humiliate, then take note and copy. Go figure. Make it make sense. Havoc is what they want to cause. You block them. Them and if it's a working situation, it's not going to work, darling dear. You are never going to get paid your worth in that situation. You're always going to be in a lack, feeling as though you're putting out more than you're getting back. Amongst the toxic and the toxicity of it all, you know the truth. It's time to jettison and find yourself a better port for your employment. You blocked them. Stood up, stood your ground, spoke your truth in some cases. Some of you did it like a rich white lady. Listen, you got a team in there. Paid them to speak to them at 6 feet. You blocked them. Look, all of these cards fell out. And I've got 2 decks mixed. From the ashes, baby. The first card is, you blocked them and did Matthew 10:14. You dusted off your sandals in that environment of disrespect and starvation and headed out. You did a full-on tinky winky. Because you recognize the signs and the signals, right? You put a bit of pep in your step. We've had a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is about having an attacking situation with aggression. You was aggressive in your tinky winky once you saw the signs, right? You made plans within plans. Because the Big Cat Chronicles must continue. Yes, baby, you made those plans. To clear your body, your mind, and your soul. So no, Mitch, you can't kill my vibe. Capricorn energy, because you are strong in them streets, you are grounded. Proverbs 26:11. Only a fool will return to his folly, as a dog returns to his vomit. As you turn towards gratitude at 3:33 a.m. and p.m. on the 20th of June. Yes, baby, you're gonna allow the homosexuals. It's a no from you. Your block game is from the gods. Homosexual, what did I just tell you? Leave Bobby alone. Bobby's got things to be dealing with. What's on the base? The merchant. Listen, this one. They can't stop talking about you. I think they want to do you too. All of this sexual energy, they both want you. They both want your punani or futum, your seat of emperors and empresses. Because when you put that spiritual whap on one, it affected the other. Yes, baby! Ha ha! Why? Because they took your energies there, darling dear. Now they both want it. Really? Doppelgangers of the truth. Block them bitches. Mitches. Because you're thinking clearly. Right? What are you thinking clearly about? As only the Queen of Wands can. Plan, plotting, and strategizing. Looking good, lovely, fabulous, gorgeous, and wonderful as you sit on your throne. Hold on a minute. 2 more cards fell down. You know how Case loves a 3, right? Queen of Wands. This is about you, what? You are highly intuitive. Now you recognize your psychic abilities, your gifts, your intuition. You follow it to the letter, darling dears. To the letter. This also speaks about you being what? Determined, proud of your achievements as you continue to what? Plan, plot, strategize. In silence, darling dear. In silence. This also tells me that you have a good handle of the occult, the unknown. What's that? Your birth natal charts, darling dear. It's all about knowing thyself to activate the law of attraction. Your go-to move is knowledge. You are a personage that gets what they want, darling dears. Never what you need. Because you're strong in them streets. You can't be juggled. Some of you are solo, like the girls on the pole, darling dear. You are handling things well. You cannot, I repeat, cannot, in the words of Jocelyn Hernandez, be slipped off your flip-flop as you approach the spiritual quickening. Yeah. Blessed and highly favored. And I noticed the infinity symbol. They didn't want it. Look, what's underneath that card? My eyes nearly popped up in my head. They didn't want it to end, right? And they're living in judgment for their hedonistic ways. Yes, baby, a season of balance. And the judgment card also represents an X. They didn't want it to end. They wanted you to live, right, in degradation, in ghetto Groundhog Day. Well, Karma knows their address. Drove up in thigh-high red leather boots. Come through, Little Nas X. Porsche clap. Yes, baby, for the thigh highs. The way he came down that pole. Hey, even I was like, go for it. Go for it. Yes, baby. I had to rewind that. He got them saying his name. Yeah, they juggled, right? They gambled. With the Queen of Wands. Didn't realize that you would find your worth in your walk alone, find your psychic abilities, your gifts. This Some of you have the power of oration, and she's also holding a wand. A wand is like the pen. Some of you are gifted writers. You need to get your intel out there, dears, because it's going to bring you what? Infinite possibilities, opportunities. Because you're thinking clearly now. Nothing like a bit of what? Back, front, neck stabberation, right? To clear up your cranium, quick, smart, and in a hurry. But you, big cat, yeah, they stabbed you and stabbed you and stabbed you. But you had the fortitude, right, and the intellect to take those knives out, turn around, and cut the cord. You didn't hand them back, that bitch. Are you mad, blood? They would have gone for a face shot. No. Right? As the Queen of Wands, and you're thinking clearly, this is about you getting your 10th cup, darling dear. Why? Because you co-created it. The 10th cups is about your emotional fulfillment. This is harmony, balance, equilibrium. This is true friendships, right? Of the soul kind, darling dears. This is also about feeling complete, right? This is true love, according to the Akashic records. This also speaks about wealth, because I'm telling you, your emotional, right? Your mental health is your wealth on this Melkuf. This is a season that you enter, is one where your cup is running over, blessing upon blessing, and all in their faces. This homosexual can't even get you on the phone. No, because you said dos for Daniel to that what? Blood clot and blood clottery. You wrapped on your cloak and snuck off. You vamoosed. Tinky Winky style. Right? And you're not fighting. You're not in competition. They're in competition with you. 5 is about change. It's also the number of the Hierophant. This is a situation that broke, right? Your boundaries. No rules. You couldn't trust them. If they said the sky was green and the grass was blue, you go and have to check. I know I said it wrong. Because they are twisted of the tongue and an advocate of the gingivitis. Smokeation indicated. This is not a situation that you'll be fighting with anymore. Because as you moved away, yeah, it was sad. Because it was a trauma bond, darling dear. I told you we've become keyboard therapists, psychologists somewhat, right? As you moved away from eight, you jumped from the 8 of cups to the 10 of cups. You found your 10th cup by knowing thyself. Being gifted with spiritual strength and direction, willpower to put your back into it. This, the Queen of Wands, is someone who takes action on her ideas, the downloads that she's been getting. You dried your eyes on your peas blood. Because you're thinking clearly. This is why they would like to come and put a spanner in your works, blood. Give you a slice of their zemblanic pie, eh? Hey, hey! Mm-hmm. I think not, Scotty. I don't like these two. These, listen, let me move all of this out of the way. Because these two, hinge and bracket, right? Give me some more intel on these two. Because I don't like what me see. Because they both want you. This is a lot of sex. Listen, blessing blockers, blood. They want to come through with the blessing blockers. Or they're trying to send it towards you. The 50 goes down to a 5. The energy again of Taurus, the Hierophant. You've got rules, darling dear. And your spiritual team is guarding you. Call them at any time. This war, this particular battle is not for you. They're blessing blockers, right? What's this? Doing a lot of dirtiness in the dark, things that they would not want the regular person on the street to know about. I told you this person has to put their back into it in the bedroom to keep this person's attention, right? For the 10 minutes. What else fell on my lap? Right? No guidance in that situation, right? This is the star card on its face, darling dears, right? This talks about a loss and a theft. They're about to lose something significant through being a fucking idiot, right? Or from being a fucking idiot. Yeah, they're about to lose something. They are living with unrequited love, darling. There's 17 on its face, the star card. Unrequited love. It doesn't go with your hairline. Don't even think on that, right? Because they haven't got a clue. Echopraxic. Epiphany on its face, right? What else is on its face? Cancer energy, right? Moon energy, right? Pisces energy, right? This is telling me that this person wants to blind people to the truth of the situation, right? They are stuck in negative ruminations in their mind, negative thoughts, right? Creating a lot of negative attachments. Their auric field is open to all and sundry, darling dears. Because I said some of them went as far as to try and cast spells, right? Hex you. But it's fallen back on them threefold. And the way the thumb, right, is over the fingers, they've locked it in. It's not something that can wash off. Right? Bitch, they're going to reap what they sowed. Yes, baby. Hey! Big cat, because you hold the whip. And never forget the blessed and highly favored are always under surveillance because someone's got to clap. And what would they copy from? What's on the base of the deck? Pentacali you say. And the infinity sign, darling dear. The 8 is also cause and effect. Karma knows their address. As you are being blessed in their face with Dharma aplenty. Why? Because you're thinking clearly now. And you've understood to block out what needs to be blocked out. You did a full on Matthew 10:14. This is the homosexual free zone, right? And you've unburdened yourself from blood clot and blood clottery. And you're not going back with the bad luckiness, right? Where you're crying and tensed and perturbed. Blocking that shit forever. 7 of Wands twice, darling dear. Bombs over Baghdad. Right, let's get a deeper look, and then I'm going to push off, darling dears, because we are nearly at the hour mark. Time flies. Big Cat Chronicles continues as we approach the spiritual quickening. Always been that bitch. One of the 144,000, a light worker. New levels, new devils. Chosen. Limitless potentials. Blessings. Leg up from the divine, darling dears. What's on the base? The merchants of slander under your feet as always. What did I just say? Jeremiah 9:40, always on the balls of their feet. They're not going to stop talking about you because you are that bitch. Oh, garçon. Matthew 10:14, a lot of gossip and subterfuge being put out there. And you know how the story gets embellished as it goes around the feeble-minded. Advocate of the gingivitis. A hater. Little finger. Definitely. Bringer of the darkness. And a back front neck stabber to boot. As I said, take out the blade and cut the cord. And it's a 16. The tower. Bombs over Baghdad. Dos Vedania to that. Right. At the top of the read, I looked away and selected some charms in favor of this prayer move that we're having on the 20th of June at 3:33 a.m. and 3:33 p.m. Let's get all of this out of the way so we can see what's going on in here. All these dark energies trying to block you from your blessing, from your breakthrough. Is it going to work? Right. Okay, big cats, the moment of truth. What do we have in the box of charms? Nothing. That's awful. Shit, I'm a magician. OMG. Right? Let's get them on the table so you can see. Oh my God! Big Cat Chronicles continues. Hey, look, you saw me pick them. The first one is the big cat, right? The second one is whatever creation, right, you do in that time. Spirit is going to add weight to your blessings, the grace that is upon you, big cat. Look at this shit! Because everything is coming full circle, darling dears. And you've got the tree of life. Good God. Blessings are afoot. Don't let, do not, I repeat, do not miss this particular 11:11 fade, whether you believe it or not. This energy is for all. Imagine that. I'm going to try and put them together if you want a screenshot. What was there? The big cat. Yes, baby. The added spiritual weight as everything comes full circle. Big cats and the tree of life. Don't know if you can see it all. This big cat don't want to sit on his tail. Can you see? Screenshot that shit. This is the message from Father God Most High. Waiting in anticipation for your gratitude, for the grace that you've been given, big cat. Big Cat Chronicles continues. Love it. Cat has 9 lives. 9 is the number of the hermit, darling dear. Self-improvement, self-examination, self-evaluation. It's all about knowing thyself. Yes, baby, we are about to set it off around the globe. And that's the truth, roof. Pinkies up forever. Forever. Holding the whip, darling dear. On that note, big cats, I think it's time for me to push off. Right? Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon, or even go follow the link in the description box. Check out my Amazon store. I've got a lot of things that would titillate your fancy, darling dears. And as I always say, don't get smoked. No, don't have many of them back, and don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Energy. Sending you strength, discernment as we approach the spiritual quickening. Big Cat Chronicles continues. Energy up, up, up. Catch the fade, Big Cat. Join me at 3:33 a.m. From the ashes, baby.